Staying Pats, how do you?
Of course, I hadn't seen the film yet, but just watching him over the first 2 days and watching him a little bit today, I was more concerned with just our overall execution of the battery of the whole offense outside of just him. I got a chance to watch a little bit of him. Very impressed with him. I mean, he's got such a great pride about himself, and he's extremely smart and wants to do right. He's just some of the technique things he's got to continue to work on. He gets down on himself a little bit when something doesn't go right, and I said, hey, look, you're going to have to learn, and it's going to take you a little bit. That's why we're making this move right now. But I'm excited, extremely athletic, and very physical up front with him. I'm excited about Tyler. Tyler's got a great future with us there.
What's the biggest challenge breaking in 3 new starters on that? Having 3 voids to fill there?
Well, I think just making sure that they all get coached and get the proper amount of reps and get evaluated good, get some good quality film study on them. I've been impressed with Kaylon Davis. Kaylon's been working at the left guard, and Brandon Thomas has been at the left tackle. Again, they've been doing some good things. Still got to, through 3 days, they have been doing some good things with it. So I'm impressed with that. Again, we're not where we want to be, but I didn't expect that after day 3. But we're a whole lot further ahead than we were, obviously this time last year. But just the retention level of these guys, we're able to spend so much time on technique right now.
But athletically, is this group more like what you would want out of an offensive line, maybe more so than what you inherited last year?
I think if you ask me that in about a week, I'll tell you a little bit better. As of 3 days into it, the group we had last year was good in that regard, but this bunch here, right now it seems like they move a little bit better. Is that because they're not thinking, or is it because they're truly more athletic? That I don't know just yet. I'm going to have to put them and continue to strain them mentally to make sure that we can push through some of that. At the end of practice, you can still see we get a little gassed, and we had a great drill right there at the end that we were working and trying to put them, mentally tax them. And when you do that, you see some, we're not nearly as physical, not nearly as athletic looking because they're trying to get, they're getting survival mode. And so, I'll know a whole lot better. We will after about another week. But overall, to this point, I would say yes, we are more athletic up front.
You probably can't quantify it at this early stage, but having Sammy and Sharon and some of those other guys who were first-year freshmen a year ago going through a spring before you go into the season, what do you think that's going to allow you to do?
Well, they've had a chance to go through an off-season program so they can get stronger, which you can tell their whole bodies, their style has changed. They're a lot more physical in their route running. They feel a little bit more confident in themselves. So that's what excites me, knowing they got a chance to go through an off-season and now come out here and put it all on the field and, take what they've been doing from the weight room and put it on the field and play with a little bit more confidence. That's what we're after.
Somebody like a Zach Brooks, what does he bring to the table?
He's got some size. We want Zach to put on a little bit more weight, and he will. It'll come with time. He'll put that weight on, and so we're excited about him.
Taj mentioned Bellamy, said he's been really focused, played as best as he's been since he's been here.
Mike is really, again, it's the retention level that's been impressive, not just with Mike, but all of them. With Mike and being able, you're not having to teach terminology, you're able to work on his footwork and his steps and his ball security. Again, he's another one that's gotten stronger, and that's what he needed as well. So, that's what impresses me is watching these young guys take their off season and the strength they've gained and bring it out here to spring ball and play with a lot more confidence. That's what excites me.
Anything else for Coach Morris?